I don't want my boyfriend to become the legal guardian of his sister. Too long did not read. 23M&F boyfriend might become the legal guardian of his 8-year-old sister, which is a future I'm not too keen on. We live in a developing country, boyfriend's family is not very well off. He has 2 brothers, near adult teenagers, and a little sister, 8 years. His mother, 53 years, birthed the sister a 4th child, at 45. Now his mother got a bad diagnosis, and wishes for my boyfriend to become the legal guardian the 8-year-old sister after the mother's death. This came as a shock to me, because me and boyfriend recently will get engaged and married. We plan to immigrate together and not have children in 10 years. A child would make all of this so much harder. Then again, I don't understand the thought process of birthing children that late, to burden your oldest children. Meanwhile being quite poor. My boyfriend isn't happy either but says he'll have to accept it if asked. He's the only person in the family able to make decent money, so the family often relies on his financial support with no boundaries whatsoever. Nonetheless, even if his mother passes, there is still his father, who is a salaried doctor, albeit paid little. I'm rethinking our marriage while feeling quite guilty. At 23, becoming a semi-parent because of the parents' poor choices is just an interesting turn of events. What do you think we can do? Can he continue a close relationship with the family without taking on this responsibility? Should I even try to discourage him? So why does mom think her son is a better option than her daughter's own dad? Is he neglectful or something? BF should only be asked if there's no one else capable of raising her. The father is still here. He can raise the child. You're already sending them money too. Why wouldn't the father be able to raise his own child? You can offer your input, but at the end of the day he should have the final say. Is it unfair? Of course. But at the same time he's doing what he feels like his duty is to his 8-year-old sister and his dying mother. You mentioned the father does not make good money and is a doctor. What kind of doctor? Some fields don't allow for tons of free time, so a single parent might not have the time to take proper care of a child. How much money? Would he have to choose between himself and the kid to eat every day, or is it just cutting some expenses? My partner is incompetent and I have had enough. After 2 years of dating and living together I am starting to hate him? Is that even possible? He has no job and definitely is not struggling to get one, as he can easily be hired anywhere due to having job experiences. He refuses to, waits on government benefits and gambles it in a day or two. Frankly, I'm so sick of this repetitive cycle, and we were supposed to go to this day festival market together and he supposedly gambled away everything, and now he's just sighing and whinging about having no money. Gets angry when I refuse to loan him money because I said he would definitely lose, and he says I'm belittling him. I am at my wits' ends and I am starting to resent him. I even told him today to go back to his mother's house and he said, "Oh, you really want me to go?" Literally sitting around all day as a 23-year-old man and waiting for your girlfriend or government benefits is not the way to live life. I have had enough. I feel so suffocated. I used to find him so attractive, now he just looks like a bum-ass loser to me. He is a bum-ass loser. You're correct. What's stopping you from leaving him then? It seems to me your mind is set. Leave and live life as a free woman. Life is too short to deal with this kind of shit. Why haven't you left him yet? He probably was like that when you met him too. It's just your love goggles that has fallen off. Leave if you are unhappy. Then break up with him. But if you don't want to, you should tell him how you feel and see what he will do or say. If he doesn't care, end it. If he's willing to get his shit together, will that be a good start to repairing the relationship for you? Or are you done? I even told him today to go back to his mother's house and he said, "Oh, you really want me to go?" Yes. I want you to go. It's not my job to support you. Either support yourself or get out. Sleeping with an ex after they've had multiple partners. In the span of 6 months when I left my ex, she had a threesome with 2 guys and has been seeing a new guy. Recently, she texted me again saying she loves me and wants me back. We slept together a couple of nights ago. Now I feel weak and pretty gross. But I feel less alone. Has anyone else come across this situation? Did you end up rekindling the relationship or just never talk to each other again? We move forward and never backwards. You are broken up for a reason. Going backwards is just chasing comfort, not happiness. Eyes forward to find what lies ahead of you, not behind. Why did you leave her in the first place? If you feel gross now, it's not gonna get better. Chalk it up as a moment of weakness and move on. Clearly she wanted to have her fun, and missed the stability of a relationship with you. Don't be someone's second, third or fourth choice. All I read is I have no self-respect for myself and now I'm stuck. You obviously don't feel right about it. Don't do it. I, 30M. Strongly believe my best friend, 30M, is in love with my GF, 29F. I would like advice if should I simply cut him off with no explanation or should I confront him? Just for background, my girlfriend and I have been together going on 5 years. I love her, my love for her has evolved and in the near future I plan to propose. Now my best friend, let's call him Connor, I've known since childhood. Since the beginning Connor has never said anything good about my GF. He would joke when we would hang out about her weight. At first I took his words as a joke, but after a while I told him that I didn't like it when he goes in on her appearance and he stopped talking about it for a bit. About a week ago Connor, his GF, my girlfriend and I took to a trip Vegas and it brought something to my attention. So my girlfriend is beautiful and I know this and even others know this because when we go out clubbing or anything really, guys constantly ask her for her number, to dance or buy her drinks. This doesn't bother me because I can hold my own if I have to and honestly getting drunk on another man's dime doesn't hurt me either. Well, Connor was talking out his neck this one night as my girlfriend brought me drink after drink men were buying for her. She was passing them to me and Connor's girlfriend too, so we were all pretty drunk but at one point Connor pulled my girlfriend to the side and just went off talking about, "Why are you flirting with these men? Have you forgotten you have a man?" It sounded like he was her boyfriend and not me. I jumped in and told him to lay off her but he wouldn't stop. It got so bad that the night ended a little early. Once we were in the room, I asked my girlfriend what she thought of Connor's behavior. She said, "Honestly I hate it, it makes uncomfortable that he acts like a jealous boyfriend or something." I take my lady's words into consideration, and I agree. All the jokes he tried to make about her, acting like her boyfriend even if I was around because of the attention she gets. Then a memory of another time where we argued about what she wore to a state fair double date we had gone with him and his girlfriend because he felt it wasn't appropriate but really she looked amazing and I loved her fit. So it didn't make sense then but it feels like it makes sense now. Part of me wants to confirm but other part just wants to act like we simply grew apart. Any advice is appreciated. He might not necessarily be in love with her. It just may be about her being a beautiful confident woman. He may feel the need to humble her or put her in her place. Basically control, misogyny. Some men don't like seeing women be happy and feel a need to bring them down. It doesn't sound like he is in love with her, from what I've read here. It sounds like he has some sort of complex where he feels like he needs to put attractive women in their place. I've met men like that before, and it's both scary and unattractive. Regardless though, in my opinion, yes, you should end your friendship with him. Not because he's in love with your girlfriend, but because he's an asshole. Call out his gross drunk behavior and tell him to cut it out or you're going to hang out with him less.